Hi guys, welcome to my 2-minute tutorial. I promise I'll be doing more tutorials, so here it is. This week we're going to talk about how to improve your writing. Now the tips I'm about to give are not just for professional writers. It's for anyone who writes. That includes whenever you're ranting about your ex-boyfriend on Facebook, or if you're writing a letter to a former boss, or when you're writing an email. So let's begin.
You are correcting me, but I will do hear the song for you.
The reason we're going to do this tutorial is so you can have a cleaner, concise writing. Now most of the tips will apply to nonfiction, but they will apply to fiction work to some degree as well. Number one, and that is be careful of your use of adverbs. The best way is to expand your vocabulary rather than relying on adverbs. What do I mean by that? For example, instead of saying I'm very happy, say I'm ecstatic. I'm very hungry, say I'm ravenous. It comes out a lot more dense, vivid, clear, and there's a punch to your writing. Tip number two, omit the passive voice whenever there's really no need to use the passive voice. Now that doesn't mean that you're supposed to omit all instances of the passive voice, but as much as possible, especially if you're writing nonfiction, omit the passive voice. And for example, instead of saying that your camera must be cleaned, that is in the passive voice, say you must clean your camera. Instead of saying the email I sent you must be read today, say please read the email I sent to you today. You will come out a lot more competent and confident, and that's always a good thing. I will smash together tips 3 and 4, and these are two tips, Grammarly and the Hemingway app. I will link them down below. They're both free apps that you can use. Just access these apps using your browser, and for Hemingway app, you will be able to spot how many times you've used the passive voice, how many times you've used adverbs, and there's even a guide as to the number of words you've written and the safe number of adverbs and the passive voice, safe number of instances where you've used the passive voice. As for Grammarly, it's amazing at correcting typos, grammatical errors, spelling errors, than a lot of the usual document files such as Microsoft Word, Google Docs, and again, they're both for free. And now let's get to the 5th tip. This is probably a very obvious tip for professional writers because it's their best friend, but more people should use it and they don't. And that is the thesaurus. If you don't have a print copy, I don't, just go to thesaurus.com and expand your vocabulary as you write, and it will add a flair to your writing and it will make you sound a lot more intelligent. So that's it for this week. Let me know down in the comments below if there's any other type of tutorial you want me to do, recommendations, suggestions, and press whatever button you want down there. Till next time, bye.